Hey everybody, it's Travis with the NPCs, and it's time for another quick save. For January 25th, 2022, here is what you need to know. In our first story of the day, EA, Lucasfilm, and Respawn Entertainment have announced 3 new games coming from the Star Wars universe. In the announcement on the Star Wars website from Lucasfilm Games, they have announced that the 3 titles that are going to be coming up from Respawn Entertainment include a sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, a brand new first-person shooter, as well as a strategy game. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was originally released in November of 2019, and the last first-person shooter title out of the Star Wars universe from EA was Battlefront 2. The interesting thing of note is that the third game itself is going to be a strategy game set in the Star Wars universe, while the sequel to Fallen Order, as well as the new upcoming first-person shooter set in the Star Wars universe are going to be developed by Respawn. The strategy game is going to be built by newcomer BitReactor. Fortunately for us, BitReactor is helmed by former lead developers from Firaxis Games, where they worked on such strategy titles such as XCOM and the Civilization series. There was no additional information shared from Lucasfilm Games on when we may be seeing more on these titles coming up. And in our second story of the day, PlayStation 4 trophies were inadvertently wiped and replaced with PlayStation 3 trophies overnight. As spotted by Video Games Chronicle in an article today, several users were reporting on Twitter that all of their trophies for PlayStation 4 had been replaced with PlayStation 3 trophies. There are some who are speculating that PlayStation may be currently working on bringing backwards compatibility support for some older titles to the PlayStation 5 console. This is corroborated by a report last week where some people were finding PlayStation 3 games for sale in the PlayStation Store. Originally, titles in the PlayStation Store that were marked for PlayStation 3 were tagged as being available to stream in the PlayStation Now cloud gaming service. So for them to go on sale around this time, as well as the change in the trophies, has a lot of people speculating that backwards compatibility is potentially on its way to the PlayStation 5 console. There are also some who are considering the potential of this being a part of Project Spartacus, the upcoming Game Pass competitor from PlayStation. The Game Pass style service from PlayStation is supposed to offer titles from across the board from the PlayStation universe, including from the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, as well as the PlayStation Portable. While the bug was fixed without much fanfare, all of the speculation is out there, and Sony has yet to respond to any comments or questions regarding the bug or the potential for the upcoming Spartacus service or even backwards compatibility. And in our last story of the day, over the course of the weekend, a remote code execution exploit was found in the PC version of Dark Souls 3. To provide a quick explainer, a remote code execution exploit, or an RCE, means that an attacker can take over your computer and perform a myriad of different things across your machine, whether they're taking information, shutting down applications, or completely hosing your machine. The issue was found by a since unnamed hacker who was able to validate the code, run the exploit, and confirm that it was there, and tried to report this to From Software. However, From Software did not reply or respond to any sort of inquiries about the RCE. Because From Software had yet to acknowledge any issue with the RCE or acknowledge any of the posts coming from the hacker themselves, the hacker took it into their own hands to bring it right to the forefront. The hacker used the exploit on Twitch streamer The Grim Sleeper as they were playing Dark Souls 3 in a live stream. With it, the hacker was able to trigger a PowerShell script which crashed Dark Souls 3, as well as ran additional text through Microsoft's text-to-speech narrator.
I will leave you with this cause I'm wasting time. Talking all you want, Grim. You put that much hours in the same thing.
What the
First you have to be sick in the head to do, and second you gotta be challenged to still spitting nonsense like this when the thing you use for this long just completely gets destroyed every time. It's not even a challenge TBH when it's fine all the time. You can have PPL like Renamin Ride or Dig all day, in the end they know exactly where they stand as well when they play me, and I get serious and it's just a friend like Renamin blindly defending his mentally challenged friend as Nevada.
From Software has since acknowledged that there is an issue presently with Dark Souls 3 on PC, and have shut down the servers for Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls Remastered to remediate the problem. According to the hacker, the same code that allowed the exploit on Dark Souls 3 has also been found in the data mined files from Elden Ring, which is set to release in the next month. With the Dark Souls PC server shut down, as well as the upcoming launch of Elden Ring, From Software has a lot going on right now to be able to patch this issue and make sure that the game is safe for release on day one, as well as support the remaining community out there who are currently playing Dark Souls on PC. And that is it for today's Quick Save. Just like quick saving in a game, you need to make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell here on our YouTube page so you know when any of our content goes live. Also be sure to check us out on social media over on Twitter and Facebook at the NPCs Podcast, and be sure to follow our podcast as well too on your favorite podcast platform of choice. You can pick up the link to that podcast over on anchor.fm/the-NPCs-podcast. Again, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you all in the next one.